I am so excited for this. I am really, really excited. This anime season of shows that's coming out right now has just so many shows that I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for, and this is a big one for me. I know it might be surprising that this is a huge one for me, but I have been really, really excited for this. So today we are watching episode 1 of Blue Box. Now, I'm going to give you a little history on my relationship with Blue Box as a series, just so that you guys have context going into this. But I am really, really excited for this. I've been waiting and waiting. I think I'm also going to be doing Dun 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 episode today, maybe. I think it comes out today, so I might also be doing that. But yeah, this has been one of the big ones that I've been waiting for. It's like this and kind of like Blue Lock, I guess. So the two blue shows are ones that I've been like really, really keen for. So Blue Box, I'm just gonna say right away, I have read the manga for Blue Box, and I read it like as context for for my life. I at some point like got onto the Shonen Jump app, and my friend had like let me use his Shonen Jump app to check it out and stuff, and I like went on and I was like, I wonder what they have. I wonder if there's anything that like it looks interesting but that I haven't heard of, right? And the very first thing I saw was an image of a girl holding a basketball. Now, I play basketball every week. I played basketball today. I love basketball. I really, really love it. And I love sports anime. And I love women. So, imagine my surprise when I saw a girl holding a basketball. I needed nothing else. I just was like, I'm sold. I'm going to read whatever the hell this is. And I read it, and it became one of my favorite romance stories like ever. I really, really love Blue Box. I love it to this day. It has a special place in my heart, and I've been waiting and waiting, hoping to see it animated and hoping to hear it. That's the big thing, right? Seeing it animated is very exciting. Even more than that, hearing voice actors do it is what's exciting to me, because I have such an emotional connection, especially to Chinatsu, the main character, that the main girl, female lead, that I'm really, really excited for this. So if you haven't read the manga, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm not even going to hint really at anything that's happening or anything, but I am here to fangirl over Blue Box, over the animation, over the characters, over seeing all of this. I saw some episode preview images on Reddit. I saw someone had posted like these are preview images from episode 1, and it looked kind of beautiful. Like I was actually shocked at how nice those screenshots looked. So if the show is gonna look like those screenshots, then we're in good hands. I'm really, really keen for this. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I'm Jent. I hope you enjoy my reactions. You can go check out some other reactions on this channel. I was honestly going to do this show in dub, because I'm so emotionally connected to this show. I wanted to hear it in my native language, because I tend to have a stronger connection to it when I'm hearing it in my own language. But the dub isn't out yet, it seems like. I thought normally Netflix do same day dubs. This time they didn't, I guess. So that's fine. I'm just gonna watch it in Japanese, and then I will rewatch it in my own time in dub. I was gonna do it the other way around. I was gonna start doing it in English and then rewatch it in Japanese, but it's fine. It's fine. I can give them a pass because I'm gonna really, really enjoy it both ways. But yeah, make sure to go to my Patreon account if you want the full length version of this reaction. Support the video if you want more of this series. I mean, I want to do more of this series, but if you like, mostly your guys' opinion is what matters. So if you want to see more Blue Box on this channel, make sure to like the video, comment down below and tell me that you want more Blue Box. Watch the video the whole way through, including the discussion and stuff. That helps, like the algorithm and stuff. All of that helps out a lot. So go do all of that. But yeah, let's jump into this finally. Oh, I'm so excited. This is Blue Box episode 1. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it looks gorgeous already. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god, it's so good hearing your voice. The music is really nice. Oh, a cot cat, nice. The chibi versions. I really like the vibe of the music. I'm liking the shooting forms. I'm seeing the mix of 2D and 3D, but I don't mind it. I think it's working well. Oh, an OP. I didn't even think about the fact that we'd be getting an OP. Oh. It sounds inspiring. Oh, this is great. Oh yeah, that band. Okay, that's great. The lighting is really cool. Oh, oh my gosh, the animation! I think this series is in good hands. Oh, whoa! Oh, I love it. This is a dream come true for me. Chinatsu senpai. Oh my gosh. So they're really leaning into like using 3D a lot. I imagine because they're gonna have to use it a lot this series for the sports and stuff. Oh. Harsh realities. Very harsh realities. Here's a good strategy. Also, who knows who's out of whose league in life, you know? Anyone can like anyone. Ina. I mean, her voice is perfect. Oh my god, stop! So much kicking. It's asking for reference. I mean, Taiki's a somewhat good-looking dude. He needs to take his shirt off if for me to see, you know, how much physical beauty he's got. That's the promo image. Man. When they showed that promo image, I thought that's not what the show's gonna look like. That's just, you know. But it is. That's what the show looks like. Yeah, good conversation starter. She's reading basketball stuff. Oh. Now you can say bless you. Oh, okay. Not as much of a thing in Japan. Imagine sneezing once and someone just jumps all over you with all these solutions. Tried a bit too hard. Aww. She's so cute. And now you're sick. Now you need it all back. A little bit. But she's very pretty. Oh. Hmm. She's been stalking you. Hmm. Your mom. She read it on the scarf. Oh. It's funny, I also played a tiny bit of badminton in my life, like for school extracurricular. Like half a year of badminton. I wasn't very good. That's stressful, asking for someone's contact info, especially if you've barely spoken to them. So he was like, I'm leaving no matter what you're doing. She's still working hard. It's so nice that she's memorized his name. What? He's not a basketball player. That's unfair. You're one of the best basketball players in the school, if not the best. You better face him in badminton after this. Otherwise, it's cheating. Ah, he played a bit. He's a bit too selfish. Makes sense. I kind of liked that about badminton too, honestly. Yeah. Like winning a game in badminton felt really good. They're talking very well for how little they know each other. And there she was still fucking in there, just always in the gym. Oh. That's very sad. Yeah. Seeing someone that passionate about it. Fuck off, we're having a moment. Wait, this is bullshit, Chinatsu. This is all your mess. Why am I helping clean it up? Oh, this is why. This makes it worth it. It's nice to see a moment like that where they don't pull their hands away. Aww. Yeah, she's my girlfriend, my new girlfriend. Damn. Makes sense if you were both on the basketball team. When is it now? That's a serious talk. You have to go kiss her immediately. Oh. Yeah, she works this hard and then can't even follow through on it. I like how he just knows she's gonna be in the gym. But she wasn't expecting to get a pep talk first thing in the morning. All this for nothing. Oh, it's okay. I think she probably thought it was sweet anyway. Yeah, brought back all those feelings. Oh, I like the little zoom out on that. That's cute. No! You're gonna fuck me up. Learn to play badminton. Yes, there we go. It's only fair.
めちゃくちゃ恥ずかしいこと言ってね。
The noises were very funny.
千夏先輩に会いたくない。
Well, guess what?
おはよ
千夏先輩が俺ん家に。
She broke in.
こちら加野千夏ちゃん家に住むことになったからどうぞよろしく
So cute. Oh my god, they're really making the most of the 3D. They made a whole fucking city. Okay, ED. No, I don't want to watch Migration. I want to watch the ED. I like this. Is this... Who is this band? It sounds like Eve. I don't know if it is. Oh. It is Eve. Cool. This is a fun song. Oh, the little taiki on her phone. I'm so happy and warm and comforted. This is great. This is great. This is how I wanted the adaptation to be. Like I don't need it to be like exceptionally high budget, crazy, perfect. Every single scene is like exactly how I imagine it or whatever. But like at the very least, here's the thing, okay? I love Blue Box for many things, but something that I really like about it is it has a very like chill vibe to it, where I feel like there's not a crazy amount of dialogue. Like I remember there was a time when I was watching, I was reading Blue Box at the same time as I was reading Bakuman, and if you have read Bakuman, or if you haven't read Bakuman, it's basically a manga about making manga. And Bakuman is written by the Death Note people, and that is like every panel has like huge text box in it. Like they're talking non-stop, and it's like every page is fucking filled with it. So I would read a chapter of Bakuman, and then I would go and I would read a chapter of Blue Box, and it's like a page would have like 3 words on it, you know? And it was mostly silences and facial expressions and calmness between the characters and them looking at each other. And like it's something about Blue Box where it uses a lot of like just calm, simple moments very nicely. It doesn't have a crazy amount of dialogue. But the dialogue it does have is quite effective to me. So this show, what I kind of needed from it was to be able to hear the dialogue and feel comforted by it. To have those like shots of like, you know, Chinatsu looking pretty or whatever, just to look nice. And something I didn't even realize that I needed, but I did, and I realize it now after I got it, is some really like relaxed music in the background. And the music was great this episode. I really liked it, and it fit the vibe that I imagined with Blue Box really well. Yeah, the voice actors were all great. They were all basically how I imagined them. I do think Chinatsu's different than I imagined her, but not at all in a bad way. Just in a like she just doesn't sound the way I imagined her, but like it does fit her voice very well. So I'm absolutely happy with it because she had an adorable voice. Taiki, I think maybe was a tiny bit different than I imagined him, but seems to have the essence of that character perfectly. Hina was exactly how I imagined her, absolutely exactly, and Kyo was exactly how I imagined. But like Kyo, I think like it was very obvious what his voice would sound like by looking at that character design. Hina, it's pretty obvious from her personality what her voice is gonna be like. But yeah, Chinatsu and Taiki are a bit more, I guess, normal. Like they're not as much of like an anime trope, so that we don't really associate a voice in our head with them necessarily from their design. But yeah, I think like this episode was so great. I think it's gonna have some of these beautiful moments. I loved the OP and the ED. I thought they were great, and I also saw some moments in there which like are nice little, you know, references to what's gonna happen. Which obviously that's what every OP and ED does, but it's just like for a series like this, which really matters to me, it's just so nice to see that. I'm having a weird thing where, okay, I think you can probably see it, right? When I highlight over the timeline, you see how it's giving like decimal points? Like it's not like 3 minutes 29 seconds, it's 329.9519999998. Like this is very weird. Anyway. But what I think I loved the most in this episode, and that's what I loved from the screenshots as well, is like the lighting in this show is fucking gorgeous. Like the art style and the lighting is so good, because I like one of the best things about getting an anime adaptation of a series you love is seeing it in color and seeing the whole thing not only in color but in a gorgeous color that I feel like elevates the drawings. There's sometimes when I'll get like an anime adaptation of a manga, and you'll get basically the drawing, but it's like it's got pretty flat colors or whatever, and that's fine and it works, and you know it gets the job done, but it's not above and beyond. But I feel like this first episode felt like above and beyond in terms of the lighting and just how everything looked in this episode. Like, I love shows where I can click anywhere on the timeline and I feel like that's a screenshot, and this show feels like that to me. Like I've just been clicking a bunch while I've been saying this, and every single time I've clicked, there's been like a nice screenshot. So like I think the only exception is when I just clicked on like the little chibi things, but I mean that's a nice screenshot, but just for a different kind of show. Also, it's interesting, like I'm so used to the style of Miura. I believe Miura Sensei is the one who writes Blue Box. I'm so used to her like manga style, like writing and her style in manga, but I've never thought about how it translates to anime, because she does something that she does a lot is, first of all, she likes to do a lot of these little like chibi things. Like I think she loves drawing her characters in chibi form, which, you know, can be cute, and there's just like a lot of that put in there. And the other thing is, characters in the manga will often have like the main dialogues in the big box, but then there's like little side goofy conversation that they have that's not in a dialogue box. It's just like floating beside them. A lot of manga does that, but in my experience, Blue Box kind of does it the most. And Blue Box, it really is like it kind of is like, it's the text that's not in the speech bubble is just like, you know, little ways that they're like teasing each other or whatever, but it doesn't really matter the plot very much. It just adds some personality to it. So like what I'm wondering is like I want to compare this and see, like, I imagine they just put them the stuff that's in those, that's not in boxes, I imagine they just become normal dialogue or whatever. But like I want to see, you know, how much of that they put in there, because sometimes maybe they won't even put that stuff in there, or they'll like represent it, like maybe they'll rewrite the lines to make it flow with the conversation better, because sometimes it doesn't, like, you don't know quite where it fits into the conversation. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, I just like, from this first episode, I think it showed kind of what I find special about this series, which is it's calm, it's quiet, it's simple, the characters are like nice and intelligent, and hardworking, and their lives also don't revolve around each other. And it's just sweet. It's just a very sweet series. I think also something about Blue Box to me is that it's a romance that, like, it feels like it's written, like, it's in Shonen Jump, and Shonen is like towards male audiences, right? It seems like it's written technically for male audiences, but written by a woman, right? Written by Miura, and And so what that gives us, I feel like, is it kind of tends to focus a lot more on the emotions than I feel, and also just like it focuses a lot on like the joys of simple small moments of like feeling butterflies when you're talking to someone, or like, you know, the smallest touches. Like when they both picked up the basketball in this episode, it didn't do the classic like they pick it up and then Taiki goes, oh sorry, I didn't mean to do that, like sorry about that, or whatever. Like they kind of just like both held the basketball there and they were both happy with the situation, and it was just a cute moment. And then like she stands up and thanks him, and it's like it's just something about that. Like it feels more real to me, and it doesn't make it as much of a goofy, funny anime joke of like, ooh, touched a girl, but like instead it's a very cute moment of like, yeah, we did, like our fingers did touch each other, and we both like know that, and we're both just kind of happy with that. You know, it's just a sweet moment that we're gonna remember, but we're not gonna dwell on it too much, but it just like feels nice. So I like that. I think Taiki is such a great main character for a romance. Like he's absolutely brilliant. And on top of that, all of this doesn't even mention the fact that this is also kind of a sports anime. And I can't wait to see how they do the sports, because they were showing like little bits, like there's stuff where the background characters are doing like playing badminton or whatever, and that looks weird because it's just like, you know, generic 3D whatever. But like then they would show Taiki playing, and when they had like the close-ups of Taiki playing, that looked great. And the movement of Chinatsu and stuff, and her shooting form and all of that seemed great. So, and also the OP had some great animation to the sports segments as well. So if they go all out in the sports segments of this show and like really do it right, I might explode on camera. You might see my brains go all over the camera because I'm going to be so excited. So yeah, that is Blue Box episode 1. I'm overjoyed right now. I can go to sleep happy. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access, exclusive videos, lots of other great stuff. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.